A very good afternoon to you. A much chillier theme as the week wears on. Colder air makes its mark, clearer skies and freezing frosty nights. This is the earliest satellite and radar picture. The remnants of overnight cloud sitting through the bulk of England with some dribs and drabs of rain through eastern counties here. Disappointingly dull and damp. Away from the cloud, behind that grey sky, we've got clearer conditions, some perky sunshine, but a fair few blustery showers rolling into parts of western Scotland and Northern Ireland. Where it stays fine and dry here, it stays chilly, just a very stingy 4 or 5 degrees across central and eastern Scotland today, feeling so cold here. And for the rest of us, temperatures slide as the day wears on. The milder air hanging on for a little while longer across the southeast with that cloud cover, but a much colder night than we've seen of late as temperatures fall, turning freezing and frosty, -2, -3 in places, with some mist and fog come dawn as well. See you soon. A very good evening to you. Cold, clear and crisp in the next few hours with falling temperatures giving us frost and patchy fog as the night wears on. But this calm, quiet, settled spell is due to end within the next 24 hours as systems work their way in from the Atlantic, and we've got gusty, blustery winds poised to make their mark through the latter stages of tomorrow, particularly across northern and western counties before the winds really become quite something into Saturday, particularly across Scotland ahead of Storm Ciara. It then will bear the brunt of exceptionally strong winds through the second half of the weekend, through the early hours of Sunday and beyond. Widespread gales, damaging gusts of wind in excess of 60 to 70 miles an hour. The chance of disruption in many locations, and all areas will be affected as we go into those stages of the weekend. An awful lot of wet weather to come as well. In the meantime, in huge contrast, clear, quiet, fine and dry with tumbling temperatures as the night wears on. Freezing and frosty, -2, -3 possible in places, as well as dense patches of fog developing anywhere from the borders of Scotland down to the Vale of York, the Pennines, through to the Midlands, Wales and the southeast. And here, a grey, slow start for some with that mist and fog slow to shift into a new day once this lifts, so much better and brighter. A really beautiful day on the cards with crisp blue skies once more, if so cold after that freezing frosty start. Temperatures set to struggle all day across central and eastern zones. Blustery winds picking up, particularly further west. Here a touch milder ahead of that rain. See you soon. A very good afternoon to you. Breezy with bursts of rain as the week draws to a close. A little warmer than it has been of late. Temperatures set to rise into the weekend for many of us. Feeling increasingly muggy and thundery with all the moisture in the air. And this is the earlier satellite and radar picture. We've got relentless rain continuing to affect northern spots of England into Northern Ireland. A soaking here. Misty low cloud keeping it disappointingly grey and gloomy after a rather dull start, and quite brisk winds for the coast, and temperatures held back a few degrees here, feeling almost autumnal as the day wears on. Elsewhere, a lot of cloud limiting the blue sky and the sunshine. The best of the fine dry conditions through the Highlands and the islands of Scotland today. Elsewhere, despite the grey skies, temperatures of 20, 21 degrees or more, mild and muggy with heavy thundery downpours across the Midlands and Wales and some steadier rain to end the day here. Misty low cloud set to redevelop tonight with further downpours into the small hours. A lively start to the weekend.